Hello, Zane, the self-improvement channel, right? And this video is about me telling you not to be a loser, right? I know this person who, whom stays at his partner's mother's house. He has no job, and very feminine, early 20s, fully capable of doing hard labor, work, or job, or anything, right? But no, he wants to lounge off of, or what's the term? I forgot the term, but he's just soaking up all the money, draining it in from his partner, and while he sits there and does nothing. Or, no, let me rephrase this, he does do something. And he does this very manipulatively to where his partner cannot see it, and she is deceived. Deceived. Supremely deceived, and it upsets me. So, when she gets him something, and so she doesn't feel like she's doing all the work, he'll do a little something. He'll put a little something in. He'll cook dinner for a night, or he'll wash dishes for a little bit, or he somehow might buy her an energy drink, or gets her a dog to take care of with her own money, even though she's already taken care of her and him, and they cannot afford the dog very well. Right? And he's a very lousy person. I'm going to call this person Steve. I'm going to call him Steve. Steve is very lousy. He has no self-respect. He has no hygiene. He has no course or structure or system in which he takes care of himself. He thinks it's all going to be done for him, and he does moves his little chess pieces. Very, very manipulative, very disgusting person. Very disgusting when people do that. You can't do an honest living or anything like that. You don't have to be an entrepreneur, but you can at least get a job like a 9 to 5 to support someone, right? As I believe that women shouldn't have jobs unless they fully want to, right? They should more be of stay at home while the guy goes out and works. In this situation, it's vice versa. She's the more masculine of this relationship, and she's working. She's supplying. He sits back and just relaxes and lets this life just fly by. He'll move a little chess piece at a time. Oh, she did this thing today. I better do something so she doesn't think of leaving me. Let me wash the dishes for tonight. Let me make you a decent meal with my mediocre cooking skills. Right? And or he might get them a little place to live, which he also scrubs off of someone else, and it is not his own. Let me give you another example. He might just sit there and watch as she slaves away in the workplace. Sits there and talks to her for a couple hours that he could be working to supply them with financial needs and goods and a couple wants, perhaps. No, he wants to be pathetic and lazy and just let life flow by. That's not what you're supposed to do. I'm going to tell you what you're supposed to do. As a man, you're supposed to go out there, work, make the living, and unless the woman absolutely wants to, she shouldn't be working the 9 to 5. She should be staying at home, taking care of the house, taking care of the children, etc. person accepts. Steve is a person who really upsets the tradition or goes against the traditional ways of life or God or a holy family. And he is a very dirty person. And like for example, there for a while he was just leaving trash and bottles and boxes all around his partner's family's house. And he didn't clean them up, just didn't take the trash out unless he thought it was necessary as a part to keep his partner with him, so he could just keep scrounging off. And once she's done, once she has nothing else to give, he's going to move on, and he's going to continue using his manipulative strategies to another person, another family, and hopefully he gets someone whose family's principled and traditional and has standards, and they will not accept it. Right? And that's hopefully what happens. So this video is basically about a person who you should not be like. Keyword not.